Hello everyone, Kaiser here, and today I'm back with a new video, which is my custom Kirishima video. And like my custom Midoriya figure, this was a video that was supposed to go out a while ago, but when it comes to how I balance videos in school, since I am trying to do well in school, it does take me a while to actually get a video out, but now I'm on winter break, so I'll be able to get more videos out at like a better consistency. So with that, let's just get into the figure. And here we have my custom Kirishima figure, and I really like how this one turned out. But I will say that it was kind of a long process to get this figure done, mostly because of a lot of problems I ran into. But I'll go through all that when I start talking about the figure. Starting with the head, I really like how the head came out, mostly the face, since I did try my best to get like that, you know, that spiky tooth grin that he gives people, and I think I captured that really well, along with the eyes. But the hair was probably the hardest part, since you would think that anime hair is easier to do than realistic hair. I can tell you it's not, at least for me, because I had to look up a bunch of reference pictures of Kirishima in order to find out how the hair looked from every angle. So here it is from the side, here it is from the back, and I think I pulled it off. Pretty well. I think it looks pretty accurate to how his hair looks. Also with the face, you can see I did kind of make that head guard that's part of his costume. It is altered a bit since I wasn't able to get the part that goes around like his nose, I guess you could say. But I still think it works pretty well for Kirishima. And that's another thing about his costume. For this figure, as you can clearly see, it is based off his first hero costume, where he was pretty much, where he pretty much wore nothing but gears and the strap. I know that his second costume does have the black sleeves, and at the time I didn't think about doing that, but now that I am thinking about it, I could find a way to make those sleeves. So maybe I'll try that, but I still like how the first costume looked. Speaking of that, for these gears, they were actually really hard to do, like when I tried to do it by myself. So what I did was I found some plastic gears, and actually I'm gonna move the hand so this can come off. I found some plastic gears at like a hobby shop, pretty much dremelled the inside of them so they can fit into his arm. But even then, when I did put them on the first time, the arm kind of went like all the way out here, so it didn't look natural. So I had to shave like a part of his arm up here in order for it to look more natural when I did put it on. Nope, that fell. Come on. There we go. So yeah, all I really did for them was, like I said, Dremel and spray painted red. For his tattered up sash, that's really just made out of a red fabric that goes for like this skirt piece, I guess you could call it. For his belt emblem, this is made out of clay. For the legs, these are actually the hardest part, because here's the thing with the base figure I used. It was actually really short. I can't remember who it was or where it came from, but the reason I decided to do Kirishima for this was because I wanted my Kirishima figure to be, you know, kind of muscular, and I wanted him to have that rocky texture, you know, like he activated his quirk. So when I saw this figure, I thought, great, I could use it. The only problem was, if you compare him to my Figma Midoriya would be like up here, and the original figure would be like all the way down here. So yeah, it was pretty short. I think it was like 3 inches. So I had to, you know, find a way to make him taller and make him look just better proportion for Kirishima without completely messing it up. And I think I did a pretty good job. I think the forearms, I think is what it's called, pretty much like the lower part of the arms are a little too long, but I don't think it's that big a deal. The legs, The original legs stop here. Everything else is from different figures. That goes for the boots, which I think I did a pretty good job on. So yeah, there's not a lot to this custom Kirishima, but it definitely works. As for articulation, the head can go, it does kind of fall off. The head can go down that far. It can look, nope. It can look up, not at all. It can go side to side. It's pretty much on a ball joint. The arms can go out that far, but again, this does get loose. And it can go in a 360 degrees. He has a single elbow joint with a elbow swivel. He does have a wrist hinge and a wrist swivel and a hinge. My bad. He has an ab torso swivel. Not much of a crunch. His legs can go that far forward, that far back. The skirt piece doesn't get in the way. It can go out, kind of. It has that weird Y joint, so you have to kind of like finagle it in order to get it out to the side. He does have a thigh swivel. He does have double jointed knees. And he does have a boot swivel and a hinge. There we go. Yeah, hinge. So the articulation on this is pretty good. I do wish he had double jointed elbows, but for what he has and what I was able to work with, you can still get some pretty good poses out of him. He can still be the Great Red Riot that we all know and love. So yeah, I think that works pretty well. And here he is standing next to all of my Hero Academia figures so far. And he does fit in pretty well. If I can remember correctly, his official height was around, I think, 5'7" to 5'9". So he is a little bit taller than Midoriya, and I'm glad I was able to achieve that. As you can see, Midoriya does stand a little bit shorter, but he still fits in pretty well, proportion wise and just scale wise. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And that's all I really have for this custom Kirishima figure. I really like how it came out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. The next video should hopefully not be My Hero Academia theme. It will be another Shonen Jump property that I hope you enjoy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. We ain't soft 'cause we go hard, we ain't soft 'cause we